Hello everyone, I hope all is well with everybody. I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos, especially those who have subscribed. Thank you very much. A lot of major changes in the last couple months. Did a valance with some 16.5-foot LED strips along the top to light the upper deck. And a friend of mine has started painting my upper deck backdrops. So I'm just going to get on the painting and a couple run-bys in here. So here we go. March. As we come into layout, you can see the valance up top, and if you look in the background, you can see the painted backdrops, which are really nice. Pete's done a phenomenal job. So a lot of cool things going on there. He's still got a lot of sky to paint, and I've going on to Amazon and found these backdrops. I think I've had them in there before, but they're now been cut up and kind of put in place along here. It's got some painting on details to the building there in the front and the back. I've added a couple buildings in here. You can see one's not quite complete, and I have the lighting kind of set up for that. This is the one back corner, which turned out really neat when you get up close in here. Maybe I'll do a run by here later, but this turns out really neat when you look up kind of ground level. So I had a lot of Scenic Express trees. One's leaning, which I should have fixed before I did this. I've also gone in here and I've added a mirror on the stream here that goes in the back. So it looks like the stream continues way into the back off the backdrop. And then as we come along here, Bittengers, I'm going to add a couple more buildings in here for the stone plant. One of the days, I don't live too far, maybe I'll go up there when the weather gets a little bit better and run up and take some, see if I can't get in and take some photographs of some of the buildings that are in there. You can see Pete's done just a phenomenal job in here. I've added some Scenic Express trees in the foreground, and pretty much really finishes this area off really nice. So he's quite the painter. I have a little bit of a rain scene here. Maybe the rain's off in the distance, but that'll be kind of cool. Just recently, in fact yesterday, I put some lights in this building. First of my lighting, and I'm trying the NCE lighting modules where you can program them for 16 different things that you can do with it. The lights blinking, turning on and off, things like that. So I'm trying that out a little bit. Pete's not quite finished this area here, but you can see that he's just got a blob painted over there. So, and we've got a lot of work to do on the sky. But I've painted pretty much everything now. We have blue sky. And along the peninsula here, you can see, and just making it blue, it has really made a difference. I used a cobalt blue, and then we added a little bit of white as we went along, just to lighten it up towards the horizon a little bit. So a little fast here. So, but as we come around, you'll see that it just, the blue really makes things look so much better. I was amazed at the transformation by going to the blue. So, and I did have that one backdrop in there from Realistic Backdrops that I just cut out the sky. I can kind of see that a little bit. So, and we're getting into Gettysburg here. You see, I got to figure out how to quite get these backdrops in here to make it look good. I bought a couple buildings here in the foreground to put in, a little more in keeping with the feel of the Civil War era buildings that were in Gettysburg. So, but you can see it's really starting to take shape. These lighting strips are pretty cool. And I'm going to put you can see the clamps. I'm going to put up a white backed paneling up there just so it's on both sides of the layout. It'll look a little more finished when I do that, but I need my friends to come over and help with that. And then over here, this will be the Utz potato chip factory. And I think I'm going to cut a slot in here on the helix, so about halfway up, so that you can see the train going up, and then I'll scenic that. So just a few of the ideas that I have going on in here now. And the Just Plug system from Woodland Scenics is pretty cool. I'm having great success with that also. Trying to hide the entrance into the helix there with a couple trees, and I've added a little bit on, have done a lot of work on the lower deck, just because you got to kind of finish the upper deck with the scenery, or else most of that material will fall down to the lower deck. Though I did mount all these photographs down here, and then Atlas Middlesex factory, I put 2 walls together just to make it a longer one. So we painted it and did some other stuff. It's not quite finished, but we're getting there. And as you can see, I've added these photo backdrops in the lower Hanover area. So really not much else on the lower deck has changed. Like I say, I don't really work on that area until I get the upper deck a little bit farther along. So it's really a work in progress. Obviously, yeah, a few more buildings back in here that I've put along the back wall here in York. But I have a ton of buildings to build. So, but it's all starting to come together. I'm getting real excited. I got an operating session coming along shortly. Actually Friday, with my guys coming over. You see the picture. Anyway, that's the Lehigh paper plant right there. That's actually a photograph that I took up in York that I'll try and get blown up to the appropriate size and mount there. So, yeah, like I say, if you looked at the last video, you noticed, well, I didn't show much of the lower deck because I was just doing videos, run-bys and stuff. So, the Gladfelter plant in the back, the paper plant, somebody asked me if I was going to get the smell of the paper plant in. I said, oh, I don't think so. But anyway, there's just a quick update of where I currently am and the big changes to the layout. I'll throw in a couple of videos here, trains going through the scenic areas now, and I'll just say, hope you all have a great summer, and keep working on your railroads, and just have a great time. Thank you. Take care.